Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Today is building block number 5, ships at sea. Ships at sea. I just love going through this book. It was so funny. John Milton and Josh Zwagel, I was going back and forth with them on the basics. And it was funny how John just said, hey, you know what? When we're teaching the basics, it makes us remember that we need to master the basics. So thank you very much. So hi, Bill. Hi, Arthur. Hi, Terry. Hi, John. Hi, Eric. Very great to have you guys on here. Hello. Happy Sunday. Hey, Kai. Thank you very much. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Melody. Ola. Curtis. Eric, Melody, did I say Melody? Love you, Melody. And so we'll go ahead and get started here. So again, the book that I'm going through is the basics on how to build a large, successful, multi-level organization. What I think is so funny is how many people don't know how to do this, right? So today is called Ships at Sea. And I want to really quickly, when I read this, it's one of those things that makes so much common sense. But again, a majority of people don't do it. And if any of you have gone anywhere through this book, the chapters are so small. And again, you know, to tell you about living in the time that we live in now, it's sort of neat that I had John Tier, he's on here. Really appreciate him. Hi, Deb. Hi, Craig, Dustin, Lewis, Randy, Bill, Craig, Eric, Melody again, love you. And it was funny, John Tier said to me, he said, hey, can you show me again how to draw the napkin presentation that I first should show to people? And the first thing I said to him, I said, well, why don't you do what I did my first 18 months in this business? I just showed my mentor doing the napkin presentations. And what's so unique about the world that we live in is that, I thought, well, I could draw this out, or because we're live on camera, I can show it, or I can take a picture of it with my phone and print it out. So now, this is a common mistake, and everyone needs to think of this. Now, the first 4 building blocks or napkin presentations are for people that are at the beginning. I always tell people all the time, even in the way that Don Fela does it, he just asks people to go through the first four napkin presentations. Believe it or not, building block number 5, going forward, this is advanced stuff. This is really, really advanced stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So here you are on a shore. So I want you to imagine yourself. Pretty good drawing of a guy there. Girl, there you go. And you're on the shore. And then what you do is imagine having 3 ships out there. So, one ship is, the gold ship. All right. I got to move this little box here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. So the first ship out there is gold. Then the next one is silver. And the next one is MT. I'll never forget when I first seen this. I said, MT? Yeah, it's empty. Empty. All right. So if you were standing on shore and you were trying to get all these ships ashore, all right, what ship would you help get to shore first? And it's funny, I seen Fahad here says gold, you gotta get some ships, Fahad. Is a lot of people say gold. Of course you would get the gold one before you got the silver, before you got the empty one. But when we build an organization of loyal, satisfied affiliates and customers, why do we always help the empty ships? So now in the goal of building, and getting into profit, right? How many people have already figured out that people won't do anything? Listen closely. People won't do anything unless you give them the reason to do it. So that's why I say, listen, my goal is to help you get an extra payday. My goal is to get you in profit, get a return on your investment. My goal is to get you to an extra $500 a month. That's my goal. And what a lot of people don't realize when they're doing this business is that 80% of the people that you're going to have in the business are introduced to this business, they only want to make an extra $500 to $1,000. That's all they want to make. And then there's going to be 15% of people that are going to want to make $5,000 to $1,000 a week. A week. And then there's 5% of the people that want to make, $500 to $1,000 a day. A day. So just so you guys understand, to get to $1 million, how would I know this number? Well, because I figured it out. I need to earn $2,740 a day. $2,740 a day to make $1 million a year. Now, what people get discouraged pretty quickly, because if you don't make $2,700 tomorrow, then you know it's what? It's like, 54 the next day. So you start going behind. So the goal is to, what if you could just make an extra $6,000 a year consistently? What if you just learned to make $500 a month consistently instead of this yo-yo of going up and down like you guys seen with the salesman syndrome, right? So here's what we do. We usually, as we're talking to people, asking them if they know of anyone that would like to make some extra money, if we know anyone that would like to learn to make 6 figures a year. When we have someone that's committed, and says, yes, I want to be that person, that's our gold ship. So what we do is human nature is people that are committed, people that are doing it, people that are focused on doing it, we leave them alone. We go, oh my God, that guy knows what they're doing. We leave them alone, and then we focus on the empty ships. Why is it that a majority of us spend all of our time reconvincing, reselling, trying to motivate empty ships? That's why people quit this business. That's why people stop this business. That's why people don't make any money in this business. Because they don't find people that are interested. And me, like I said before, when I knew about this information, it was on a videotape. That's what I told John Tier. So the video that I have, which is labeled Steps to Success and Freedom, that was my mentor's 4 steps to success. That's what he called it. I wore that video out. Now, I know that people are like going, what do you mean? What do you mean? It was a VHS tape. I watched that tape, and we're going to soon be into the, the building blocks or napkin presentations coming up. And I wanted to master this stuff. Why wouldn't I want to master this stuff? If people are making $1 million a year, 1 million people on subscription, what is there really else to do? Do you want to master your job? Do you want to master on getting by? It's like that. It's just ridiculous to me. So what you do is when you find someone that is willing to do it, someone that will go through the building block videos, people that are ready to go, then what you need to do is you need to guide them and help them, get their generations deep. You gotta grab that gold ship and get it to shore. What does getting to shore mean? Getting it to shore means they got paid. Listen closely. This is when you guys know you're duplicated. When you can get the person that you brought in, they get a payday. this guy gets a payday, this gal gets a payday. Are you seeing when you got people under people under people that are getting a payday? That's when you're doing this business correctly. Instead of bringing in all these people front level and then abandoning them, or bringing them in front level and expecting them to do it on their own. Now, I know what a lot of you are probably saying. You're probably saying, well, you know, I haven't really followed these steps. Well, then you can start today. So now the rest of this chapter, I'm just going to talk really quickly about how do you know? How do you know you got a gold ship? They are eager to learn. Wow. They're coachable. How many of you run into people that are know-it-alls? You know what? I consistently run into people. I don't know why this is something that people want to brag about. Is they've read every book. They've bought every course. They've gone to every seminar. They're like a wealth of knowledge, but they don't apply a frickin' thing. Man, to me, that's one of the most disturbing people on the planet. They gather all this information. They know exactly what to do. What is that? Is that like planning a vacation to a place that you love, and then you figure out the best hotel, you figure out the best excursions to go to, a helicopter over the volcano, quad runners that take you to where they filmed Jurassic Park in Kauai, jumping off the waterfalls, going scuba diving at Crescent Island in Maui, to see all the fish and like an aquarium. You learn all this stuff. You get all these excursions. You got this all planned. You just never go. Man, it's so irritating to me because I'll get on these videos and I'll do videos and people post, oh yeah, I know that phrase. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, I read that. They'll even be grammar police. They're like quote police. You know what I mean? If I make a quote, they know where the quote came from. They just won't apply it. They won't execute it. So eager to learn. They are eager to learn. They call you all the time with many questions about how to execute. How to execute. Wait a minute. How do you do that thing like John Tier did to me yesterday? He's like, listen, okay, so I got this down. I understand I got to do the drawing out, showing them how much money they can make in their first couple of months if we apply ourselves. And, he reached out and he said, so can I watch you do that? And I'm going, John, use the video. Oh my God. See, I love people that are constantly asking me how to execute. The second thing, they ask for help. This was a hard one for me. Very hard one for me. I just would never ask for help. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel enough. I didn't feel strong. I just never would ask for help. They are excited about the business. They understand enough about the program to know if they're willing to put the work in, they're going to get results. That's a little more of a self-confidence issue. Wouldn't you agree? It's like there's a lot of people that know people that make a lot of money in this industry or MDC. They just don't think it's for them. If they don't think it's for them, then they're not trying to get people. Me, I knew that I could get other people in front of this information. I was excited about it. The post that I posted today, is the best thing that you can do is know information that will help other people. And then I feel it's an obligation to make sure that I share with everyone that have ears to hear. You know what I mean? They're making a commitment. They get in, they get to the position, they buy products. They fall in love with the products. They have goals to help drive people to get what they really want in life. They understand the way to get successful is to have, virtually hundreds and then thousands and then tens of thousands of people under them that are supplementing their income. They understand that. They know it's not about how much product they personally can sell. And then here it says the next one. is they're willing to contact strangers. Even though they know that this might be difficult, they make it fun. And they start going out and they start connecting with people, knowing that they have a gold ship. And now they just got to go out and share it with as many people as they can. Number 7 is fun. You know, you got to have fun with this. It's got to be a blast. If you're not having fun, you won't do it. And then 8, they're positive. We all look around we all love being around positive people. It's contagious. It's totally contagious. So that's when you know you got a gold ship. And closing on this, it's like, hey, how difficult is this business? Very simple. You expose it to strangers, you involve them in the process, and then you get to teach them, encourage them to upgrade, or what we would call rank advance. You know what I mean? So let's get you to 1K. Let's get you to a payday. Let's get you a return on your investment. Let's get you in profit. Let's get you to 1K. Let's get you to 5K. Let's get your people to 1K. That will get you to 5K. And so, you know, it's so funny. We always talk about, you know, how many people did you pique interest with a day? How many people did you get involved in the system? And the last one I want to share with you guys that I think is just so important. You always will know when you find the right people, because they want to be told what to do and then they just do it. They say, well, what do I do? Well, the first thing you should do is watch these videos on building blocks. You know what I mean? This is what you got to do. Okay. And then they do it. So if you keep working with people that are empty ships, they drain you. They drain you. They disappoint you. They rob all your energy. Stop trying to help people that won't help themselves. A drowning person is no help to a drowning person. I get these people all the time. I want to help people. By what? Showing them what not to do? Did you guys get that? It's just like, hey, this is what not to do. Well, what do you do? Just don't do what I do. I don't get excited. I don't believe about myself. I can't on a daily basis do a morning routine. I don't consistently do anything. My lifestyle and how I live is exactly the way it was last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, the year before. I'm a perfect example on what not to do. Seek out people, spend your time and effort, learn from people that make money, that do it, and then just don't do it. What? Oh yeah. I mean, I follow all these leaders. I'm good friends with all these leaders. I know people that make millions of dollars a year doing this, and I'm on all their videos, and I just don't do anything. Wow, brilliant. So anyway, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Just know that you need to stop planting flowers in people's yards that won't water them. Find people that want to plant their own flowers. So I love and appreciate you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And share this with as many people as you can. Learn to find gold ships and learn how fast you can get gold ships to the shore. So if no one's giving you permission to succeed, let me be the first. Again, I love and appreciate you, and see you tomorrow on the next video.